용사는 게임 중.
영상에 스토리와 어드벤처 게임에 중요한 퍼즐 해결 스포가 있습니다. 플레이 예정인 분들은 주의해주세요. 안녕하세요. 용사입니다. 일부 친숙한 장소.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck?
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
제가 어릴 땐 보통 르척이 아니라 리척이라고 했던 것 같은데요. 자, 이번 공식 번역판에선 르척이라고 해놨네요.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me.
자, 쓰리보드가 할아버지 말발에 점점 밀리는 느낌인데요. 와, 514요? 514면 스위치로서는 거의 운동장 아닌가요?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
번역은 나쁘지 않은 것 같아요. 스컴바를 쓰레기 아니고 쓸애기 주점 이렇게 해놨네요. 요즘 독감 유행하기 시작했더라고요. 주변을 보니까. 자, 이번에는 그 조작이 좀 간편해진 것 같습니다. 그냥 마우스 왼 버튼 아니면 오른 버튼 두 개로 해결 다 볼 수 있는 것 같아요.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's keen on bluntness.
자, 무뚝뚝 총독. 자, 르척의 배.
I'll talk to the
민영님
pirate
어서
leaders
오세요.
before I go see what LeChuck is up to. I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
자, 여기 쓰레기 주점 아니에요. 쓸애기 주점.
Some things never change. The Scum Bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
스위치로도 나온다고 하는데 저는 스팀 버전으로 구매했습니다. 스위치가 스팀 버전보다 늦게 올라온다고 알고 있는데 지금 올라왔는지는 모르겠어요.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
아, 북미에서 그냥 사기만 하면 한국어 설정이 돼요?
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
자, 뒤쪽. 여기 있네요. 자, 세 명의 그 대해적이 바뀌었습니다. 우리가 아는 해적이 아니에요.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders.
Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
네, 원숭이섬의 비밀을 파헤치러 가는 건데요. 이게 보시면 특유의 그 개그가 있어요.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
자, 뻥 쳐야죠.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
아, 무섭네요.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
전작을 잘 알면 더 좋긴 한데 이 게임을 시작해 보면요, 그 전작 내용을 아주 간단하게 이제 정리한 그게 있어요. 잠시만요, 여기 저장이 지금 안 되네요. 그걸 보시면은 그냥 살짝 옛 생각이 좀 나고, 그런데 그냥 진행하기에도 무리는 없어 보입니다.
Exactly. It's a raid.
Fine. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the target?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
이 게임이 제가 중학교 때 나왔으니까요.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
이제 30년 넘었나요? 네. 30년 넘었을 거예요. 31년? 2년?
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
이거 무시만 나가는데요?
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
대놓고 무시하는데요?
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
자, 르척의 배합.
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
자, 차별 없는 고용.
Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world. The restful, mindless repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud satisfaction of a sparkling plank.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring your own mop.
두더지님 어서 오세요. 사모님도 어서 오시고요.
Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
네, 영상 봐주셔서 감사합니다. 자, 가이버러시 3부드라고 본명 말하면 안 되죠. 이 르척 일행은 다 알고 있잖아요. 자, 조카라고
Andrew LeChuck,
뻥을 쳐보죠.
nephew.
A ballsy play, Andrew. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it.
블랙리스트 있어요.
In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
자, 뭔가 변장도 해야 되고 대걸레가 필요해요. 이 쫄병으로 일하려면. 야, 걸레도 지원 안 해주는
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
아, 그런가요? 감사합니다. 오, 일레인.
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way.
괴혈병 예방 프로젝트요?
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lines to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
자, 메디슨 선장이면 아까 그 쓰레기 주점에 있던 그 3명 중에 가운데.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
둘이 이렇게 사이가 좋았나요?
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Bye.
Bye.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine. the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello. It doesn't look finished.
전단지.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
일레인이 썼는데 끝까지 안 읽어봤대요.
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. They're having a half-off sale. The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
와, 이 집 진짜 오랜만이네요.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
그렇죠.
I
비타민 C
have been
부족이죠.
waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
힌트북이요. 이런 거를 이제 힌트를 얻을 수 있나 봐요. 지금은 대걸레를 얻고 쓰리부두인 걸 들키지 않고 르척의 배에 취직하는 게 목표인데요. 자, 어떻게든 가보죠.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John
박물관에
Laney at the
마법
museum.
변장도구
I'm
안대가
sure
있답니다.
the magic has worn off by now. But I believe I could restore its abilities.
자, 안대. 박물관의 안대 기억하고요.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks.
자, 도마뱀 허물 포장.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient
구두개야.
priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, use with bread. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the manufacturer accepts
세상에.
no responsibility.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes,
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question.
얻은 거죠, 지금. 얻었어요. 얻긴 얻었어요.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife. What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do,
사과가 안 먹힐 땐
give the
용서의 개구리.
forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
자, 용서가 안 먹힐 땐 개구리를 주면 된다네요. 이유가 개구리니까. 이걸 사야겠네.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Too bad it's empty. Keep up the good work, buddy. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
크리스탈이면 파판이죠.
Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here?
여기 온지 얼마나 오랜지 세상에. 아재 개그도 들어가
It's an
있습니다.
unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me.
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle. Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
자, 원리에게 도계자 받고 사과해야 되는 거 아닌가요?
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to...
자, 신세대. 여기 지금 해적 신세대들은 부두 마법을 좋아하진 않나 봐요.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
장도님
Since
어서
Captain
오세요.
Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. Haha, a little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
용사는 딴짓 중.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new... Captain Madison has me on... She pays extra for a bunch of wacky...
I'll let you get back to cartography.
That's not a real...
Uh-huh.
아, 메디든 선장이 얘에게도 또 돈을 대주고 있나 보죠.
Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a 3-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one.
걸렸어요.
I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
아, 홍보용 단안경이었네요.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
아, 양면으로 보여주니까 값이 2배. 아, 신박한데요?
Ooh, looks chilly up there. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
카페트도 지도고요. 다 지도네요.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Never seen one of those before. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
잘생긴 지도?
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed.
죽여버려라.
Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
뭔가 토베 연구소처럼 실험 대상으로 쓰일 수도 있지 않을까요?
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash
아직
would have been better.
퍼즐이 시작도 안 했잖아요. 이게 뭔가 해결하려면 되게 기발한 퍼즐들이 있었는데 이번 짝은 어떨지 모르겠어요.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than
테리건님
the
어서
other.
오세요.
Okay. It seems to be stuck closed. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
목숨을 바쳤더니 마음만 바치면 되는데 그렇게 말을 했다는 거죠. 기억이 안 나도 그 느낌이 있잖아요, 우리.
Welcome to my shop.
Hello.
뭔가 사이버펑크 2077에 나오는 듯한 느낌?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
일련 번호가 있다고요? 자물쇠. 일련 번호만 알면 열쇠를 만들 수 있대요.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
자물쇠 일련 번호가 새겨져 있고요. 아, 이거 세상에 정말. 야, 이걸로 대화를 이렇게 할 수 있네요.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to
맞아요.
know
그
a lot of things
확대경
that
아마
maybe don't
나중에
quite fit
사용하면 될 것
together.
같아요.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
크래커.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
잠을 쐰 것처럼. 세상에.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
모자용이요?
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
감옥으로 가볼게요.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
아트 스타일이 달라졌죠.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things.
I assume you'll be here when I get back?
Don't tease me, Guybrush!
열어달라는 거죠?
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
자, 얘가 배를 팔았었거든요. 옛날에.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
그 가게 앞에 있는 그 뭐랄까요? 그 풍선 인형? 그거 같잖아요.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People! People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
한국 스토어에 조만간 올라온다고 글을 봤던 것 같아요. 네, 지금 PC판 스팀 거 구매해서 하고 있습니다.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at so thanks.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. See you later.
Yep.
자, 자물쇠 밑에 일련 번호가 있잖아요.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
아, 스탠 쪽은 다 지워졌고.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
자, 드디어 아이템을 쓸 차례다.
Watch your boots in.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget. This is the number for the jail cell lock.
열쇠 만들러 가보죠.
Welcome back.
Hi there. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
역시 여기 보통 세상이 아니에요.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid! How's your day going?
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
여기가 그 총독의 집인가요? 맞네요.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
I hope you're not still sore about that thing with the ship that one time.
네, 말로 싸우는 거 그대로예요.
History.
훈이님 어서 오세요.
I can think of plenty of more recent things to hold against you.
Oh.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
I've got my own project cooking.
Of course you do. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
You first. What are you doing here?
Don't be weird. I know Elaine used to live here, but it's my house now that I'm governor.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest.
네, 벌써
Things
몸이
like social
피곤합니다.
programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
어제 득회10 오프라인 플스5 버전 받고 집에 11시쯤 와서 바로 플레이 하다가 일본 계정 만들고 영상 찍고 자막 만들고 아침에 출근했다가 이제 돌아와서 이제 바로 자막 완성하고 이제 업로드했죠. 피곤하네요.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
야, 진짜 이번에 또 해적이랑 그 말싸움 칼 배틀이 있을지 모르겠네요. 진짜 재밌는데.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days.
말 걸면 안 되겠네요. 그냥 바로 칼싸움 해요.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of...
자, 봉제 인형 챙겼고요.
It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island... I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. It's thicker than I would have imagined.
책들을 비밀 수 있네요. 보물지도 대전집.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
자, 미안.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
빌려갈 수가 없어요. 지금 옛날에 책을 빌린 걸 안 돌려줬나 봐요.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
자, 우선 여긴 떠나고. 오, 선적장?
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
그러니까 스탠이 그 배를 파는 곳이었거든요. 용서의 개구리 맞다. 용서의 개구리 거기다 쓰면 될 것 같아요.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a
집단
nice
소송.
day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
스탠이 여기 서랍에서 칫솔 나중에 갖다 달라고 했는데 자, 뜯을 수가 있나요 혹시?
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
달 응시 있습니다.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. It's a dried up old sea sponge.
스펀지.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
규민님 어서 오세요.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
자, 칼로는 아직 안 뜯겨 나가고. 자, 뭐 뜯을 만한 도구가 없어 보이는데요, 아직? 자, 숲.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days.
한 30년 전쯤 나온 그 어드벤처 게임의 정통 후속작입니다. 며칠 전에 나왔어요.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
해적 타임즈.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions...
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
자, 이게 그 모조 할머니가 말했던 그 위장, 마법 위장에 안 되네요.
The display case is locked. Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
자, 여기도 1년 번호 있겠죠?
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
아, 1년 번호 엄청 작게 써져 있구나.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know.
도둑을 먹인대요?
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it. But it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
아, 주인공이 이제 해적이에요. 이제 뻥을 잘 치는 해적인데 약간 개그 퍼즐 어드벤처입니다.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here on Melee.
자, 일레인이 가이버로 씨에게 썼던 연서, 편지인데 초를 너무 가까이 된 바람에 다 타 있고요.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the... I got it from a collector.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy. I stuck Kate's picture on there.
That would never...
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
자, 어쨌든 여기를 열어야겠어요. 자, 조용히 여는 것도 안 되고 지금 아까 확대경 쓰려고 했더니 자, 단안경을 써도 지금 글자가 아직 좀 작아요.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are. But
substantiate?
Eyewitnesses are notorious.
Not yours.
No, of course not.
크래커 반죽.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
아까 그 열쇠집에 또 앵무새 있었잖아요. 자, 우선 여기서 할 수 있는 건 없고.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore. Yeah, The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it. Was used by a
the water damage is actually from the swamp.
unlike.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got.
개구리, 박쥐, 보라색 꽃, 육식 식물.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. Gotcha, you pointy little trichiophyte. Purple flowers. These must be lavender, or monkshood, or cyclamen. I'll treat myself to a purple flower. I hope I don't get tossed in jail for this.
육식 식물 지금 잘랐는데 살아 있어요.
This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up.
버섯?
Ew.
자, 버섯도 가져가 볼까요?
Not a chance. I can't stand mushrooms.
자, 버섯은 안 되고.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map. Warning. The
자,
dark forest
지도. 여기
ahead is
지도가
deadly
있어야
and
된다고
twisty.
합니다. 잠깐 대걸레를 좀 해결해 보죠. 이분. 야, 이분.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
야, 예전에는 제 기억에는 이분이랑 얘기하면 이분 얼굴이 화면 가득 거의 반 정도 차게 이렇게 나왔던 것 같거든요.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is that only the gullible.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
이분 여기 룸이라고 돼 있는 게 아마 룸 판촉 버튼인데 그러면 왜 나한테 룸에 대해 물어봐 버튼을 안 떼어내는 거예요?
Then why don't you take off the ask me about Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more
아,
button than
종규님
man
지르시는
at this
건가요?
point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
계속 귀찮게 해볼까요? 말해줘요.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
뭐 그래픽 스타일은 호불호 갈린다고는 하는데
Nice talking
제가
Yeah.
그렇게 그래픽에 민감한 편은 아니어가지고요. 옛 생각 딱 적당히 잘 나는 것 같은데요. 성우분들이 옛날 그 성우분들 같아요. 목소리가 같은데요.
It's those three clowns at the back table. Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I
저는 지금
live and breathe.
재미있습니다.
How have you been?
자, 여기도 거의 비슷하네요. 제 기억 속이랑.
Good.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
여기 대걸레 있어요.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single perfect instrument
너만의
that you will
대걸레를
keep
만들어야 해.
and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of
나무의
that
가지를
tree.
깎아서 손잡이를 만들어.
Any questions?
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
How do I find them?
I can't tell.
What kind of wood?
I didn't.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
대걸레를 갖고 은밀하게 도주한다.
Stay away from my mop.
안 되네요. 이거 대걸레에 붙이면 되지 않을까요? 줄?
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
아, 옛날에 이게 나무 갈매기가 아니고 이쪽에 갈매기들이 있었던 것 같거든요. 근데 이제 없어서 나무 갈매기들이 있네요.
Those new pirate leaders, why do you even...
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice. If I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably... Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they...
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-up.
아, 별은 여기서 그냥 임의로 붙인 거네요.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
자, 이 대걸레 나중에 이용할 길이 있는 것 같고요. 여기서 나가죠. 잠깐만. 이거 단안경 또 있네요. 하나 더.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
합체?
If one monocle is good,
됐어.
two is better.
자, 박물관으로.
I used to love these when I was 6. Ah, crystal clear.
선명하구만.
I'll just write that down.
Hi there.
Hiya. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
열쇠 얻었습니다.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
자, 우리 크래커 반죽 있었잖아요.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested. I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
자, 오케이. 지금 크래커까지 얻었어요. 깜빡 열쇠 아니고 자 전시함 열쇠.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. Gotta get the... That's folded perfectly.
이럴 수가.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display.
아, 앵무새를 먼저 처리했어야.
Welcome back. I checked the display case and it seems fine. So we're open.
자, 이번에 앵무새에게 먼저. 자, 지금 정신 팔렸어요. 바로 튀어.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
자, 안대가 그 마법의 물건이잖아요.
Classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now. Can you fix this?
자, 마력 충전소.
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
손에 대고 흔들면 남은 MP를 알 수 있어요?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
자, 1000개 바늘의 아가리. 이름도. 근데 자, 아가리라고 하니까 자, 하나 있죠, 여기. 얘인가? 맞나?
There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that.
오, 충전 완료.
That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look? Yeah! What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
자, 부두 인형 나중에 나올지도 몰라요. 지금 대걸레가 없어서 못할걸요? 한번 가볼까요? 자, 변장은 완벽하고.
Hi there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay.
자, 대걸레를 가져와야 됩니다.
And I better take off this voodoo eye patch first. Hey, watch it!
뭐야? 누가 병을 던졌어요? 이 쓰레기 바에서. 따지러 간다. 누구야? 자, 여기 새로운 인물.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's...
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still...
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
기세에 눌렸어요. 아까 보셨어요 이거? 창문에? 이쪽에. 이거 지금 사람 다리죠?
You look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know. He says he thinks it has ingredients. I don't have the slightest idea.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course.
Oh, look behind you.
I do know.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
근데 신기하게 이제 가야 될 곳들이 하나하나 그냥 자연스럽게 어느 정도 이어지는 분위기인 것 같아요. 자, 요리책.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back. You never even.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the word. I need more.
용서의 개구리 있죠, 우리 용서의 개구리. 이거 뭐야? 자, 용서의 개구리 가까이 가서 용서의 개구리.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
개인적인 내용을 쓰라고요?
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough.
아, 사과문이 별로면 안 먹힌다. 아, 그래서 이게 펜이
The
그래서
pen
있나요?
is mightier than the sword.
해보자. 되네. 아, 미치겠네요. 개구리에 사과문을 쓴다. 갑니다. 친애하는 칼라.
Dear Carla.
빌린 책 잃어버려서 미안합니다.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
이거 뭐야?
I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
오해님 어서오세요. 아니요, 스팀 버전으로 사서 PC로 하고 있습니다. 아, 포트? 아, 이거 기억이 안 나는데? 포트? 포르토? 벨로란 말을 아까 봤던 것 같은데요, 벨로?
As shown by your actions at
맞나?
Portobello, please accept my humblest apology.
이게 뭐야? 자, 스스로에 대한 반성의 거울로 삼겠습니다.
I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
됐겠죠?
This is for you.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush.
Oh.
Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
자, 부도 할머니 말이 맞았어요. 사과가 안 먹힐 땐 개구리입니다. 개구리예요.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
자, 이걸 전해주도록 하죠.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one. Thanks, Guybrush.
오.
This will be
자, 지금
excellent.
요리사 정신 팔린 사이에 자 대걸레 가자. 튀어.
Keep your
안
hands
되네요.
off my mop.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Tell me again.
Just bring me a sliver of the
나무
wood
조각.
needed to make.
오케이, 나무 조각.
Bye.
아까 그 대걸레 나무 조각이 필요한 거잖아요.
Well, It's definitely a mop.
He'll never complain
아, 돼요. 대걸레 자루를 깎는다. 오케이.
Coming along nicely.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle.
Okay.
Good times.
자, 월리에게 나무 조각 주면 되겠죠?
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
지도는 만드는데 10분, 열쇠는 만드는데 5초. 지도가 여기 있네요. 이게 박물관. 그 다리 건너서 가는. 옛날 스타일 맞아요. 자, 지도입니다. 지금 있는 곳이 여기 같고, 자, 가야 할 길이, 자, 초록 육식 식물, 버섯 육식, 또 육식, 버섯 육식, 하면 보라 버섯. 아우, 헷갈려. 자, 우선 육식, 버섯, 육식 이렇게까지 가죠. 자, 육식, 버섯, 육식, 다시 한번 육식, 한 번 더 육식. 자, 이제 지도 다시 한번. 이제 보라 버섯 보라 버섯 보라색 이젠 계속 버섯. 오, 도착.
Mind your mama, little prickly kids. Hey, little fella. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree. It's like there's a welcoming committee.
크래커로 얘네들을 유혹할 순 없네요. 자, 가지 하나 깎겠습니다. 아니, 가지 하나 깎는다고 했는데 이게 무슨 일입니까? 세상에, 나무를 박살을 내놨어요.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for.
자, 대나무로 이제 걸레 만들어야 되잖아요. 꼬인실을 푼다?
It's hopeless.
자, 인형 끝에 장착해도 될 것 같고요.
I made him up. I think I'm ready to set sail.
자, 이제 배 타러 갑니다.
I'll take a shortcut back.
자, 우선 변장하고 대걸레 있잖아요.
I don't have time for chit-chat. Trying to get this ship provisioned and out to sea. But show me a mop and you can come along.
How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick. Shoddy stuffed animal. Good enough. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew.
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
지금 배 타는데 성공했고요.
Threepwood's on the Chuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
자, 르척은 지금 자기 배에 가이버러시가 탄 줄 꿈에도 생각 못하고 있을 거예요. 1부는 여기서 끝! 시청해주셔서 감사하고요. 여러분의 구독, 좋아요, 응원 댓글이 저의 힘입니다.